Well, hey, how y'all doing out there today? Listen, in response to literally thousands of people, thousands of y'all, uh, asking me over and over again, Bill, how do I get to my family? Bill, my spouse, Bill, my mom, Bill, my dad, Bill, my granny. I'm trying to have them see the light. I want them to grow a garden because there's no food coming. I want them to look at the toxic water. I want them to question the chemtrails. I want them to not put them vaccines in their babies before they look at stuff. And we kind of get looked at as being a conspiracy theorist, or sometimes we even get looked down upon, and all we was trying to do was help. And this response back from our families is probably the hardest to accept, y'all. It's one thing to be at work, man. It's one thing to be out here online. It's one thing to be talking to people at a meeting or at a car game or at a club, and you mention something and they blow you off. But we love our families. And listen, also, before I get started, in no way am I trying to, for what I'm about to talk about, and please trust me on this, y'all, because I love everybody, including my family. But I'm also a realist, and I know some of us get downtrodden and we get wasted away. We lose our gumption, we lose our drive, we lose our motivation just because of our family, not because of the rest of the world. And that's all. I'm talking to you. I'm not talking bad about your family. I'm not going to talk bad about my family. And I'm no way in trying to destroy the family unit like the federal government has done. In fact, I'm trying to strengthen our overall tribe by saying this, because you're normal and you're okay, and you really, some of y'all might really need to hear this. But this deal with the family and how we deal with things with them compared to the rest of our lives. Many of us came up in our families, and I just use me for an example, being a hard to handle little kid, and then reaching teen years and just being completely rambunctious from having no father, getting in trouble, going through the drinking stage, going through the drug stage, going through all these stages in life. But your family sees all of this. They know everything about you. But say you leave for a little while, or say you just don't see them for a long time, or say you start having your own epiphanies of life and how to live life. You start seeing things. You become awake. You become aware. You're evolving into the human being. You know that it's a lifelong process, and they don't see some of this. All they've ever seen is the stuff from the past. But we love these people, and we love them because we were born into it. Our mother, our father, wow, that's our king and queen when we're born. That's our God. I mean, and we grow up, and sometimes we don't reach their expectations, or sometimes another sibling seems to do better, or be favored over you, or the things that you do seem to be worse than everybody else. But whatever, they all know your whole life. But now you've evolved. Now you're growing. Now you're opened your eyes and you're seeing things. You're connecting with other people around you. You're seeing things outside of your home. But those people still matter, don't they? They still most important to them. It's like, you couldn't wait to get home to show mom a good report card. You couldn't wait to tell one of your brothers or sisters at home something new you had learned, a new game to play or something. That was a big part of your life. Well, to kind of explain it a little bit simple, I had a niece come up to me several years back. She's in her 30s now. And I was getting on to her about something because, see, I never had an example of a father, but I had two examples of uncles that I did not want to be, because an example can be a good example or a bad example. It can be an example of what to do and not to do. So when all my nieces and nephews were little guys, I was the uncle that hid the paddles. I was the uncle that put away the whipping devices, because, man, my brother-in-laws and my sisters, boy, they believed in corporal punishment, and I wasn't that kind. I didn't allow it at my house, so I was kind of shunned about that and talked about weird. But why? Fine, whatever. I'm just trying to say that I was this uncle that took care of them. When they talked, I listened. I could be listening to an adult, little kid walk up on me and start talking, and fine. But she asked me, she said, Uncle Bill, you're sitting here getting all on me and telling me all this, and kind of tearing me down. And what's all this tough love? You used to, I'm the only uncle, by the way. I had three sisters, see, so I was the only uncle. She said, you're the one person I could always talk to. You always listen to me. What happened to you? And I said, baby girl, ain't nothing happened to me. You grew up. You became an adult. You change. You got an opinion now, and you live a lifestyle. And as your uncle and your elder, I'm going to tell you that goes completely against your upbringing or whatever. But you're not little anymore. I'm not defending you. I'm not raising you. You're an adult now. You're in the real world, and so are you, brothers and sisters. And they don't want to ever see that. Look at how you look at your own child. You'll never see them outside of them diapers. You'll never see them outside of running around the yard naked. You'll never see them outside of finding something new and different for the first time and seeing the joy in their eyes. They could grow up and be rich. They could grow up be anything, and you're always going to see them as that baby. Well, your siblings, your mom, your dad, your grandma and grandpa, if they're still alive, they're going to see you in the ways that you were while you grew. You know, a big portion of your life was spent with them. So you may have broke away from the values of the home. Maybe it was a Christian home. Maybe it was a very high morals home. Maybe it was a flop house and you got better. Whatever. When you make a change outside of your family that you were born into, the family you were born into, when you change and you become different than them, you will become the outcast. They will deny it. When you show them truth and they've been living lies, they're going to be the hardest ones on you. But here's a couple little things I want to tell you about. Hope this at least gives you understanding. Nothing's ever going to make you feel better about the way you're treated by your family because of who you are now. And I'm sorry about that, brothers and sisters. I'm the same way. I'm looked at as a vagabond hobo that's just too smart for his britches and just dumbass turned away all this money, walked away from 31 years machining just to be a tree hugger. And that's how I'm kind of looked at. And I'm still I still am honored and respected in my role as an elder, but I'll never be respected as a successful human being. So whatever. And they can always fall back on any kind of crap I done in my life. But here's the thing. You were born into your family. You didn't pick and choose your family. Your friends are the only choice in life that you will ever make that is completely yours. The people that you unite with, the people that you call tribe, that even some of us call family or fam. I think that's cool. Because when somebody else calls you family, it's probably because they're in the same boat you're in from not being accepted from their family because they're not like-minded like you. Today, we have been divided and separated at levels, but what y'all don't understand is they have been working on the family unit since the 60s. The 1964 Civil Rights Act, the black family was 78% intact, and today the set is 7%. Only 7% of the black family is intact. That destroyed the black family by making them a minority, by changing, just taking away their family values and give it whatever, how you want to do it. That was done to them. So after that, now it's the destruction of all of our family units, y'all. Look at how all the family units, white. The only family unit that seems to be staying together these days is the Asian family unit. So some things have been done against us. But this thing I'm talking about, the being like-minded, the knowing, realizing that you didn't pick your family, you picked your friends, that's very important in your life. Because every time, I bet you this, I know some of y'all are just going to agree with me and say, damn, Bill, how'd you know? When you leave your hometown, if you've ever had the opportunity to leave your hometown, you don't got to go all the way across the world. You can just go to the next state. You can just go to another town. And you're being you, right? You're being who you are, who you evolved into. Then all of a sudden, you notice people like you and love you and they appreciate you and respect you and they have great conversations with you and y'all have dinners and everything and nothing gets out of whack. That's your choice. Because some people become toxic to us. They may not be a toxic person. Your mom, your siblings, they may not be toxic people. They may be good people. But for whatever reason, forever how it happened, they're toxic to you. Because when you're around them, you're trying so much to please them. You're trying so much to be that good son, to be that good daughter, to be that good brother, to be that good sister, to be what they wanted of you while you're in their company, while you're in their presence. And you're never going to get there. Because here's the other little thing I wanted to tell you. The person in a relationship that acts like they don't care the most has the power Now, there's all kinds of power. Why would you want to have power over somebody by acting like you didn't love them and they're seeking your love? Some of you seek a love from a parent. Some of y'all seek a love from a sibling in your own family that you're never, ever going to get. For some reason, it's crushed. For some reason, it became toxic. But you put this love in, and then when you get back just the coldness, when you don't get back the love back, then you're crushed again. Then you're depressed again. Well, why did you even reach out? It's kind of like Charlie Brown and Lucy with that football, ain't it? In a sad way. They always act like they're going to be nice. They're come over, or hey, it's Mother's Day. I'm going to call you up on Mother's Day. It's Father's Day. You know, maybe we're having a barbecue, and why don't you come over? And it always starts out nice. But then they pull that football, don't they? Because, see, they see you living. They see you thinking outside of the box they live in. You stepped out of the family unit, and you went into the tribal world. You found other things and other people and other ideas, other beliefs, other ideology, other spiritual things, even maybe. Whatever it is that broke you away and made you feel like the outcast, whatever makes it feel like you have to please them, but it's never good enough. And it never is good enough. And it never will be good enough. I bet that any one of y'all have literally dozens, hundreds, maybe even thousands of people around you that love you and respect you. And you don't have to give and show love. It's just there. The love is there. It's unspoken. It's felt. It's beautiful. It's connection. But then you like, I want this with this one, and you try to do it. Well, it ain't going to happen. Now, the good thing is you don't have to completely shun them or stay out of their life. That would be advisable. Walk away as many times as you can. But you can still be you and love them, but you don't have to stick your hand out to get bit. All right? You don't have to stand on the rug to have it snatched out from under you. You don't have to take this abuse. There's no reason in the world why you should feel like shit when you're a wonderful, evolving, growing, knowledgeable, awake human being. And all you wanted was your family to see it. Well, if they don't see it, fine. You can still send them a Christmas card. You can still send them a birthday card. I wouldn't even call. I would not stick my hand out to get bit. I do it all the time, y'all. It just happened to me again. I see a family member down. I'm on my way to do my own thing. I'm like, let me stay and help out. And your help turns into ruin. Your help turns into you being an asshole, or you doing this, or you doing that. No. The worst people on people is their family. And it's not, and I don't think it's always been that way. And we always get this little stupid idea in our head, like, look at the Joneses over there. They're in that nice house. Everything's great over there. Look, their kids are dressed up nice. You don't never hear them hollering out in the front yard. Blah, blah, blah. You don't ever see sister driving off on Thanksgiving because she's mad. Well, you don't know what goes on behind them people's doors. You're thinking about that. You're assuming. You're casting aspersions in an area, in an emotional area you don't need to touch. We are all very fragile emotionally because we do love. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? You love and it hurts. And oh my God, I'm about to cry right now because I can't say that enough. I love my family so much it hurts because I gotta be me. I got to be what I was raised into. You got to be what you were raised into. We have seen truths. We see the lies even. And we can't look back. Don't change your life for toxic people's affection or love, or even what do you want from them? Who are they? But it hurts to love them. If it hurts to love somebody, love them from afar. Don't take the hurt. It ain't your place in life to take that pain on that other people put on you when you can't avoid it. So I will get on to you a little bit. Be smart like you are. If they ain't going to come around, they ain't going to come around. The thinking maybe they will, damn, that's like voting, ain't it? Well, hell, maybe the next guy we'll vote in will do something good. Well, hell, maybe the next Thanksgiving dinner will be good. Maybe the next time I call on Mother's Day, it'll be good. Maybe the next time I call out of the blue and ask how you are, it's going to be good. No, it's probably not. And I'm very sorry about that. I want what you want. So since I can't tell you how to get what you want, since I can't tell you how to get what I want, I will tell you how not to be hurt, how to keep your power, how to keep your strength, your motivation for the people that love you and our beautiful mother that loves you. Do you know why I love the Mother Earth so much? I don't even want to say it because it's going to sound bad. But I love her because she loves me. Never let me down. Never cuss me out. Never hurt me. And every bit of love that I put into her has just flowed back on me. It's what keeps me alive is my love for my planet. And I cannot have her without you. And I also realize that nobody is the same. We're all different. But because of the way we have been manipulated, y'all, and this is very, very important. This is so important. We've been manipulated to just shun and hate people over opinions, not actually what they do. So the ones that hurt you, you continue to try to love them. And the ones around you that are actually doing good things, you're like, all right, good deal, good job, thanks. No, put your love in those people. Put your energy in those people. Put your energy in your universal family, your spiritual family. Put your love into yourself. Oh my God, until I loved myself, I thought everybody hated me. No, everybody didn't hate me. I hated me. That was one of my first realities I ever had to face, to step away from the toxic level of what became in my family. All that water's under the bridge. You can't get it back. Water don't flow backwards. You can't get back that time. We can only take today and realize that we, the ones that love, are not the bad guys. We, the ones that love, are going to be the ones that cry. We, the ones that love, are going to be the ones that are hurt the worst. Get depressed from it. Sink off into our darkness. But you ain't got to, because you ain't got to be around them. I bet you initiate every one of those things that bad that happened to you with your family, don't you? You go to them. You try to do something. You just try to make a casual conversation. Hey, how you doing? Well, I ain't doing too good. I'm feeling bad. You just, every time you come around, it makes me feel bad. Whatever. You initiated that. You brought that pain on yourself. So as a brother, I am, and in a tough love way, because this is tough love. Don't go around them. Go around the people that you love. Put your energy in the people that love you, that give it back, that you don't even have to just be in their presence, and you can feel the fact that y'all are the same, that y'all are y'all. You see the love in each other, and the love comes out of each other because of that. We don't have it with the people we want it with. What, do you get everything you want? I don't. I would love to have these loving relationships with these people, y'all. But for some reason, it ain't there. It just ain't there. And let me tell you something too. Let me tell you something that blows my mind. I don't know about y'all, but this blows my mind. The poorer I live, the further I step away, the more I seem to be envied by people that work, the more I get called scumbag when I got everything that I need and nothing from nobody else. In other words, the freer you become, the more the slaves are going to help you. The more, and this goes with your family unit you were born in, the further you step away from the basic values of what went on in your home as you grew up, where you were on the totem pole, the further you realize that there wasn't even a totem pole. And you do your own thing and you're happy. If they're not happy, they're going to make you unhappy. They're going to tell you how bad you're living, how everything's wrong. They're going to see the negative in everything. Nobody wants to say, well, Bill can just walk in a meadow when he wants. Bill can go get medicine whenever he wants right out of the woods. Bill does it. Bill needs nothing. I don't like that. And then Bill needs us. Bill needs to do like us. Bill's not doing like us. Bill's fucking up. It's fucked up because I live my life the way I chose to live my life. I chose to be a free man, and it's hard and it sucks. But here I am. I like it. I like it. I like me. And I love them. But they hurt me. And you love them. And they crush you. And I don't want to see that in you anymore, my brothers and sisters. Because it ain't got to be there. So if somebody's trying to have the control or power in a relationship, that's definitely toxic. Step away. I know it ain't easy like Facebook and you can just block them, but don't go around them. Don't initiate contact. Worry about you. Worry about your peace. Worry about the love that you have for all the other people besides them, because you're putting all that into one. You could have been putting that into dozens of other humans, dozens of people in our tribe. And also remember that you didn't pick that family. Okay? That's a natural law reality. Somebody had them a good time one night, and there you was. 9 months later, you didn't pick that. You wasn't up like a little angel saying, "Oh, God, can I have this family and this family?" No. And also remember that there ain't no perfect family. That's why I feel comfortable talking to y'all about this, because I know you feel it too. I know you live it too. I know you've experienced it in one way or another. I don't care if you're the best kid in the family or the worst kid in the family. We're always vying and trying to get the attention and the love and the respect from people that won't give it to us when we are in truth denying that respect, love, and dignity that other people give us freely because we are like them. My family blood may be flowing through my veins, but I ain't them. But I still love them. You get that now? That blood may be flowing through your veins, but if you ain't like them, all you can do is love them. And you're responsible. Oh my goodness, y'all. You ain't gonna want to hear this one. You are responsible for your inner peace. You're the only one that can give you that inner peace. Your responsibility and your place in life is to seek that inner peace. So use the knowledge and the wisdom of the fact that some people will never, ever, no matter how good you treat them, no matter how much love you show them, no matter how much instant respect you give them, will never treat you back that same way. And most of the time, y'all, I hate to say it, you ain't even gonna believe this, but it's usually from envy or jealousy or just plain selfishness or this new giant wave of narcissism. Like, be like me or I'm gonna destroy you. Worship me or you're nothing. Well, wow. You're not a slave. You're not a follower. You're a loving human being. And your biggest crime was trying to love people that's been around you all your life. Well, that's not a crime. But you act like you're paying a sentence. You act like you're in a prison. So I just opened the prison gate for you. You can walk out or you can stay in that prison. But it's up to you. Seek your inner peace. Be with those around you. How many more can we bring on board, y'all? I'm straight up about that. I almost want to cry when I say it, but most of the people right now ain't even going to make it just because of the fact that they purposely kept their head in the sand. Most of the people dislike you and what you say because they don't want to see those hard truths or realize that they're a part of why this happened. It's their guilt, it's their denial, it's their deflecting, not yours. So you keep showing that love. I never said stop loving. I never said abandon your family. But for a little while, prove a point. Send cards. Wait for their calls. Quit initiating your own pain. Quit bringing on your own depression by doing the same things that's going to get the same results. They call that insanity, by the way. Doing the same things because you're getting the same results. So quit being insane. Love yourself enough to love those around you that love you. Okay? Ain't nothing wrong with that, y'all. This was tough talk. I didn't want to talk about it, but because of my own personal situation, and then I always get to that point, just like y'all, I ain't never going to help nobody again. I'm pulling away. Screw this, screw that. Well, I'm an emotional person, and I don't mind saying stuff off the cuff like that, so that's me. But I never mean it. I'm never going to stop loving. I'm never going to stop trying, and I'm never going to stop defending and awakening and forcing and demanding people love my Mother Earth, because that's the one that won't let you down. And that's the one that gives all the love, and we take that for granted. Well, you can't take Mother Earth's love for granted no more. Man's destroying it. You can't take your love for granted no more. Don't let other people destroy it. I love y'all. Peace. And by all means, don't live in fear. Take care of your own. Be your kind and be around your kind. And love those around you that aren't that way the best you can. But stay away. Peace.